We begin with significant new information on a story we brought you on Monday. More than a dozen Boone County residents say they have suffered thousands of dollars in damage from nearby blasting at the Amazon construction site.
State regulators say that the construction companies are within their limits, though. Local 12's Christian Hauser shows us why neighbors feel the companies aren't being held accountable.
This is one of the homes the owner says suffered damage. It's on Limaberg Road, just west of the Amazon site. The owner says these cracks started showing up last September and October. You can see how the brick is pulling away on this fireplace. And this pool is solid concrete, but there are several cracks like this that have appeared. John Mura with the state told us it's been monitoring the blast site, but we wanted to know if it had been doing that the whole time. The state says it did not start monitoring until several people came forward saying they'd suffered damage because of the blasts. That was in September and October. Seismographs were placed in the area in November. All those measurements have been within the allowed limits. The state issues blasting permits, but it's actually the construction companies that maintain the blasting records. Michael Montgomery has been a structural engineer for more than 20 years. He's inspected more than 12,000 homes in that time. Montgomery says it would be very difficult to prove any cracks or damages caused by blasting.
It would depend on what the cracks are, but it probably would be fairly difficult to figure things out.
And he says anytime you hear there's going to be blasting anywhere close to your home, you should get an engineer or home inspector in to look at your house.
Look at the foundation, look for cracks. Now you got documentation before anything started. Now you got something to compare it with.
The people I talked with don't want to get anything fixed yet because the blasting is permitted through July, and they're worried the damage will get worse. They want to know why the site is not monitored at all times, not just after complaints were made. We have asked the state, and it says it will get us an answer tomorrow. In Burlington, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
And we're going to have those answers from the state tomorrow right here on Local 12 News. Neither Kokosing or Trumbull Construction have returned our calls for comment.